Hola mi gente bella y bienvenidos a mi canal. My name is Sandra if this is your first time here, and welcome to my channel. In this channel, you'll be learning and I'll be speaking about everything high-end or luxury candle making business tips. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title of this video, we'll be discussing candle jars for your candle collections. So I came up with this idea because as I was perusing through my Facebook candle makers group, I came across this post that I'm going to not read, but what I recall from that post, it was a girl, obviously. Well, not obviously, because it could have been a guy. Anyways, so it was a girl that was asking for some suggestions. It wasn't directed at me directly, the question, but I thought it was a very good opportunity to make this post into a video answer so that someone else who is in the same dilemma as her could be aware of what to do when you are starting out in your business. So, she says that her candle company has been open for about 6 months now, and she wanted to know how many different styles of jars do other candle makers have in their collections. And she says that she doesn't want to keep switching from her original jars or the ones that she has in her candle line, but she was thinking about adding a specialty collection. And she wanted to know if everybody has a one go-to jar and then different jars in different collections. And she had issues about what jars to add to her collections. And she also wanted to know, are the styles supposed to be different, or the colors are supposed to be different, or sizes are supposed to be different. So this is a very convoluted question to ask, but a very valid question to make. So it is very important to have a signature vessel, a signature look, and signature fragrances so that when you do make content, your logo, your colors, and your products cohesively blend so that when people see your products, they will be able to recognize your business brand based on all of those moving parts that blend in together. So I have a video on branding. So if you have not watched that video, I will leave that video in the description box below so that you could click on it and watch it, or you could see it up here in the description bar above, which is the info card. And I'll also leave like a little picture about how that video looks like so that when you do click on that video, you know what exactly it looks like. And I realized that because she's been in business for at least 6 months, this is something that, in my opinion, is a little bit too early to be looking at, especially if you don't, I'll get to that in a minute. But I think that this is too preliminary for her, you know, in my opinion anyways. I don't know what the back end of her business looks like, so I can give her a very big in-depth answer to what I think, why is this too early for her, because I don't know what the back end of her business looks like. Is she having amazing sales? Is she's not? Is she just having here and there sales? I'm not sure, so I can't really give her my wholehearted opinion on her business specifically. But if you are in that same dilemma, then you know you could go ahead and keep on listening to me ramble on about vessels for your candle making business collections. Oh, and I also have that video in blog post form. So if you are that person that learns through reading as opposed to just watching it, then I do have a blog post that goes along with this video that I'll also be leaving in the description box below, so you can just click on that link and read the blog post where I give you 5 tips on how to properly brand your business. And then after you watch that video, or if you already have no issues with branding, then you can go ahead and continue with this video, which I'll give you more in-depth explanation as to how or why you should or should not have different vessels in collections or in your business. So as I said before, I know she was 6 months into her business, and I believe that's a little bit too early for her to be thinking about having different vessels in her business. But again, I don't know the back end of her business per se. So the reason why I say this is because once you have established your branding and you are comfortable marketing your products and have consistent sales, you don't have to have sales every single day, but you do have to have some sort of consistency with selling candles or whatever it is that you're selling in your business, so that you can be able to branch off into different collections or different look and feel from your signature candle line or signature product line that you normally provide to your customers on your website, or if you are selling it in a brick and mortar store. So, for example, let's look at the company Nike. Nike started out as a sneaker company with the checkmark logo in one direction on all of their sneakers. They branched out into shoes, sandals, socks, jerseys, clothing. They did collabs with other athletes and influencers. And this is just a few of the things that they have done throughout their career. But the thing is that they still remain true to their identity, and their main products is still sneakers with the same checkmark logo. So I'm sure that they had, ups and downs, and it wasn't an overnight success. But the bottom line is that they have a signature look that people know, and they also have a signature catchphrase, which you all know. You could call it a motto or a tagline, and they is just do it. So to get to where they were, they know they worked hard, and to make themselves that sneaker company that a lot of people go to. And whenever you say I want a sneakers, you always think about Nike. So the thing is this, that you first need to establish yourself as a company, as a brand, in order for you to venture off into other areas of your own business. And so, how do you implement your signature look? Having a signature look will depend on how you position your business. Again, Nike started off with sneakers, and that's what they focused on, sneakers. And then they branched off from there. But how they did that is based on their market, their customers' wants. So it wasn't something that they decided to just branch off because they felt like it. It was because the demand for it existed. So, for example, let's go back into the candle realm, and I'll give you an example of, let's say you already established your business and everything like that, and you are going into the eco-friendly niche, okay? So then you have already started your signature journey by just knowing your niche. So let's break down everything into a little compartment so that we can visualize this business for you. So first we're going to have our niche, which we already said, which was the eco-friendly niche. So what kind of jars would you be offering? To keep it simple, we'll go with the clear glass look. To have the lids, or not to have, we'll go with the lids. We could either have the wooden lids or the cork lids, which to me, those are a very natural look to a eco-friendly business. Wax, coconut, soy. And the reason why I picked coconut soy is because I really do like the coconut wax. Soy alone, to me, I don't really like soy because it gives me too much issues that I don't like to go through. So that's why I picked coconut soy, which is very, very easy to manipulate and to work with. And wicks, The best option for this type of eco-friendly business will be the wooden wick. The kind of jar size for this business will be an 8-ounce jar and a 16-ounce jar. It's just right in the middle. And packaging, obviously we're gonna have recycled craft paper boxes. We're not gonna make it too fancy, and we're not gonna downplay our business either, but craft paper is a very, first of all, affordable for the business owner, and second of all, eco-friendly for the business and the customer as a whole. So what are we gonna name this new business? We're gonna name it Eco Soy Candles. Keep it simple, keep it very eco-friendly as well. So we're gonna call it Eco Soy Candles. What is our tagline for our business? We're going to say, we love Earth through candles. I kind of like that tagline. I kind of like this business model too. Maybe I might be venturing into something else. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so the business colors for this business will be tan and white. The meaning behind the colors, we're gonna choose tan because it's for the earth, and white for purity, and together they make up our tagline, which is we love Earth through candles. And our logo for this business, we'll just keep it again simple, and we're just going to have the acronym for the business, which is ESC, and a sub tagline for this, or a message for this business. I just remember because ESC on the keyboard means escape, so we could do a sub tagline or a message, which means escape the other harsh chemicals of other waxes and enjoy candles with natural, eco-friendly ingredients. Bam! I'm such a genius. Okay, so our logo, let's make it into a plain white circle with tan bold letters. So our social media focus will be the carefree, the outdoor living, the clean, serene decor, organization, and such of that nature. And then some names that you could give to your candles will be maybe one focus, meditate, earth, carefree. You can come up with more names if this is your niche, right? So now that we have our signature branding intact and in place, and by all means, this is not all the entire list of things that you should think about when you start a new business, but this is what you start off with, and then you move into the business plan and all that good stuff. But for now, we're gonna stick with this. So having that all in place gives you a sense of comfortability, because you'll know exactly who to target, and content ideas will come to you easy, as well as selling your products will come second nature to you, because you know your target audience, you know exactly what your business represents: eco-friendly, eco products, saving the earth, and everything in between. So now that you have all of this into place, the reason why you need to be comfortable selling your current products is so that you want to be able to know what scent sells and what scent does not. Also, you need to be able to make money before you venture into new projects in which you haven't even sold from your original signature line. So if you don't have money, how are you going to invest it right back into your business? So you don't want to overspend on things that you don't know if it's going to sell or not. So this is why you need to make sure that you're comfortable with selling whatever you do already have, so that if you are going to venture into another collection or into another project within your own business, you know exactly what your customers want, because you already have been selling to the same customers, and you can sell something else to them because you know what will sell. Otherwise, you'll end up with inventory that you can't sell because you don't have customers that will buy, because your niche, your message, and your focus have not been established yet. So, to put it simply, yes, you should have different vessels for your collection if it's within your niche wants and likes. And how do you know what your niche wants and likes are? Okay, so for this, You need to sell them the outcome and not the product. So you need to sell them peace and tranquility through your content, and then your products will reflect peace and tranquility through either the product name, the colors, which is peace and tranquil, your packaging, eco-friendly, craft paper, your style, depending on how you put this on your content, and everything else that I have listed previously on to convey your message as your business model relates to your branding. So this way you will always have a product to sell to customers because you are comfortable with your product. You know your target audience and your niche in and out, and you are selling the outcome, not the product itself. Since candles are not a need, it's more like a I want it. So you have to make sure that you are making your product stand out by selling the outcome and not the actual product, because anybody could sell a candle and anybody could buy a $1 candle anywhere, but it's not your candles because it is not the outcome that you are providing to your customers. It's just a candle if they're just buying it from the store next door or wherever they're buying that candle from. So it's an experience that you're selling as opposed to just the candle that you're selling. And if a different vessel does not fit within your niche, then you can offer the same vessel with a different color wax or offer the same vessel in different colors. So there are niches out there that does not blend well with another type of let's say another shaped candle jar. So if you are in, let's say again, the eco-friendly niche, and then you are trying to introduce like a pineapple shaped candle, and chances are that probably this is not the way to go because it doesn't reflect your business per se, unless there is a pineapple convention eco-friendly niche thing that is coming up and you want to piggyback on that, then it'll make sense to bring in a pineapple shaped candle jar into your business. So make sure that you know your niche, because knowing your niche will dictate which will work best for your business and your pockets. Because you don't want to overspend on something that you know is not gonna, that you don't know that is going to sell, and then you end up with inventory that you don't really can do anything with. So to recap, make sure that you know your niche, know your target audience, know your business in and out, sell the outcome, not the product, and make sure that you are providing to your customers something that they want, so that they'll want and need to buy it. So basically, your niche will dictate what you should have in your collection. So if your collection does not pertain to colors or pertain to having different waxes or having different colored waxes, then don't do it. If it pertains to having different vessels, then by all means add all the vessels that you want depending on your niche wants and needs. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know by hitting the like button, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell, because it helps me know which topics works for my channel, and it also helps other candle makers find my content on YouTube. And before I end this video, I remember that last week, which is my last video about Instagram, I did say that I was going to walk you guys through the Instagram reel making process that I do when I'm making my reels. But as I was looking through my analytics, I realized and I noticed that not many people liked that video. So I X'd the reel making video for a very, 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 very later time when the demand for it rises. So you see what I did there? I implement what I know about my viewership and pivot into another topic. So it works in every business, not just in candle making or in shoes, like the example I mentioned before. So if in the future, if Instagram Reels become a topic that my audience wants to know about, then I'll make a video about Instagram Reels. But as of right now, my audience is not interested in Reels right now, or maybe they are, but they're reading it or they're watching it from other gurus out there. So it's okay. I'll make it some other time. Anyways, that would have been a very long video. So hasta la próxima. Bye, mi gente bella.